So what you're gonna do is I want you to put this right here at your back foot, but I want you to put it right there. And what I want you to do is I want you to feel your scapula. That's the biggest thing. I want you to get into your hip hinge, okay? Just like you would. So if my foot's out, I'm hinged in my hip, my chest is over. I want you to step out. I want your head to be in the center. I want your hips to turn, but I want your hands to pull back right there. So one thing that I don't want to see is this right here. So sometimes you'll get in here and you'll kind of lean back like this. So now see how I'm lean? Okay, I want to stay balanced. So I'm hinged here. So when I step out, I'm gonna stay balanced. My hips are gonna turn, okay? And my hands are gonna pull back. So you're almost kind of feeling your glute, your hamstring, okay? And you wanna feel the back side, your core and your back side swinging. So a lot of times what happens is you'll be here, you'll go like this, and now my hands are going forward with my hips, and I'm not in my center line. So think from your backs, from your glutes, from your hamstrings, upper half goes this way, lower half goes that way. Upper half pulls back, lower half turns, but I'm straight up and down right here. My knees down, I'm starting to get up on that toe right there. Okay, so we're not back. There you go. Kind of don't move. So you kind of want to get up on that toe just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Okay, don't move. So if I drew a straight line down. Okay. So see, yes. So you can move this if you feel like you need to. Move it about right there, right in front of your front foot. And then you can get here. So now I'm in my center line and my hands are pulled back and my scap's pulling. Right in that center. So you want, that's where I'm gonna field a ground ball. That's where I'm gonna throw a ground ball, everything. So in the center, good. Turn your head just a little bit more. There you go, right there. So now you can kind of feel that stretch in there. Okay, head in the center. There you go. 2. There you go. And good. That's good. One thing you don't want to happen is when I go in here, you don't want to dive down into it. You want to stay at the angle you're at. So if I'm hip hinged right here and I go out, that's where I'm going to stay. Don't start up and then go down. Start in the hinge and stay in the hinge, or you're going to lose
some
posture and
rotation.
What is posture connected to? Connection. So if your posture is off, then your connection is going to be off because we want 90 degrees, right? All right. Stay in the center. That's your two goals this whole time. Is we want hips to go this way. We want shoulders to twist. So now we're twisting opposite. So it's almost like you're twisting opposite, and then we're going to let them fire. And I want my head directly in the center of my body. So when I step out, I'm going to still be in the center of my body.
Sometimes I feel like
okay,
so I'm like this, and then I try to get my head in the center. I feel like I'm actually like diving down like this. If I try because my legs going forward.
Well, then just
also my belly button's going.
Then just tell yourself stay. Yeah, just stay in the same posture. So you almost want your head to go right over that line. There you go. Good. Kind of get up on that toe just a little bit. There you go. It doesn't have to be fully turned, just kind of maybe up just a little bit. There you go. Stay right in the center. There you go. Kind of look at your target just so we can get an idea. There you go. Head in the center. Good. Legs hurt. 5 more. Head in the center. Upper half. Good. Good. 4 more. Head in the center. Good. That was good right there. So now I'm balanced. Good. 3 more. Good. Good. 2 more. Don't move. Don't move. So if you look right here, you can see all these wrinkles. You can kind of see separation. You can see kind of a gather over here. See how it's kind of loose right there and we're gathered? That's what we kind of want. So we want opposite with that those legs and that torso. 2 more. Stay in the center. In the center, there you go. Head over that thing. Good. 1 more. Stay in, head in the middle, head in the middle. Don't move. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we're gonna go start and coil. So we're gonna go leg up, start and coil, so my pocket is facing the picture. Okay, 2 things I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna get back to center, okay, and then my lower half, my hips, my core is gonna turn towards the picture, and my upper half is gonna fight and resist. My hands are gonna resist. So they're gonna go opposite direction until right when I get ready to swing. Okay, so I'm gonna start coiled. I'm gonna get up to a stretch. Okay, my hips are gonna turn, my hands are back. I'm directly in the center, front foot slightly open. I'm balanced. Right when I go to throw it, boom, now I'm gonna get through. Okay, so don't reload those. So one of the biggest things that I'll see, coiled, open, right when you go to swing, you'll try to reload. Don't reload, just feel like you're already loaded, and then just turn your hip more. Okay, so that hip's gonna come and then those hands are gonna come. Okay, 2 things. Turning of the torso in the upper half, and then making sure that I'm balanced when I go out to stretch. Got it? Look at me though.
Rotation score, 34.
All right. Fight it. Fight. Pull your hands back more. Upper half. There you go. Turn. Snap those hips.
38.
Once you're in that rotation right there, at that point, once you're over the top, you're centered, and now right as that ball's coming, I want your hip to snap as hard as it can to me. Okay? Around. Snap your hip around hard. 2. Centered. Are you centered? Okay. Snap.
32.
Okay, keep going. We gotta figure it out. Swing with your back once you get into that position. Balanced. Swing with your back. Hard, like you're not swinging with your back. Like you're doing this. It's your back first. Like once you get right here, I want you to try to swing with the back side of your back all the way around. Hard. It's, like your rotation acceleration is super slow. So you don't have power because there's no snap. At some point, like your rotation is a snap. Your rotation is the difference between this right here, if I'm standing right here and I'm in right here, is the difference of this barrel snapping through the zone quick because it's a rubber band, and then my back and my whole back side is gonna snap that barrel through super, super, super fast. But if you just get in here and it kind of just goes through the motions and you use your hands instead of your back and your core, because now I'm stretched, you're getting stretched, that's just the first part of it. So I'm stretched. Now from this point, this back, butt are going to snap around hard, boom, and then it's going to accelerate your barrel. The faster my barrel accelerates, the harder I'm going to hit. Out. Shoulders back. Turn your shoulders. There you go. Now quick. Don't move your hands. Snap your barrel. Snap. Don't move your hands. Snap your barrel. Snap your hip. focused on. You gotta take your hands out of it. Take your hands out. Snap it around. Snap it.
32.
Snap around hard. Snap around hard. You gotta feel something different in your back. Don't lean back. Stay centered. Stay centered. Stay centered. Back hard.
39.
A little bit better. Now snap around hard. Snap around hard. Back snap. 40. Think it's not about swinging with your hands. It's about how fast can I turn that hip? How fast can I turn my back? That's where it's at now. Now that you're stretched, it's how fast can I move my lower half to get my hands going fast. 2 more. Now stay centered. Quick. 1 more.
43.
Take the hand.
37. 40.
Better. Don't move your hands. Centered. And it's a snap. Okay? So it's a snap in your hips around. Like if you don't feel a snap there, like I'm down, it's a snap there. You're trying to snap this way and you can't ever turn around. That's why I stress to you so much about getting back to the center. If you don't get back to the center, you're not gonna be able to turn. And you've got to turn this way. So when you get here, it's here and then boom, right there. I should see that right there. You're getting here and then now it's hard. You can't snap. I mean, it's an acceleration. Think of it as accelerating your hands through. How fast can that barrel get through? 7 more, here we go. Over the top, turn. Faster, it's a gradual. 38, there's no snappy. Like there's no quick. See what I'm saying? Like there's no like hard turn around. Like you want to be able to turn around this axis. Get off, get out. Like you're gonna stretch out. Get to stretch. Okay? Like you have got to turn immediately around that. Around. Straight around that. Like you want to turn, yes, straight around it. That's what you're, yes. So if you're right here, okay, you want to turn straight around. Yes, straight around it right there.
What am I doing?
You go like this. So if this was right here, you kind of shift it up and then you try to get around, which that's what you want your upper half to do. Whereas this is just gonna boom, right there, boom, right there. Okay? Oh, let me get back this to the center. So focus on going around. 6 more. Around. Snap it though. Like there's no snappy. That was 41. Snap. Like you're gonna snap around it.
39.
Snap around. Get to the center. Snap.
42.
Snap, snap. Bah. Hey, so look at the difference. Can you see that? See that? You see that pop? Like I want to see a pop right there in your hips. 3 more. Get to center and pop your hips. Get to center, pop. rotate it around.
34.
Well, you're worried so much about the outcome. It doesn't matter. You might think that's a good hit, but that's an out to center field. Because you can't get it over her head because you don't snap your hips. Like, you've got to snap around it. Ready? Snap around.
40.
All right. Turn that off. Lots of stretch.
Rotation score 35.
Ready? Over the top. Stay centered. Snap it. Snap it.
40.
6 more. Around. Snap it around, not gradual.
43.
Snap it around. Just like you have that thing right there. Just like you have that. And you're trying to hit it.
39.
Turn your shoulders back. You gotta go opposite directions.
35.
Your hands are moving before. I can tell you when they're gonna be in the 30s because you get right here and you're right here and this is what happens. See that? So it should go here and then there. You're doing this. What's the difference? See how they're going together? See how your hip and you're turning together? You gotta turn out and then your hands have to move. You cannot move your hands until your hips already completely turned. You gotta turn your hips first.
41.
Turn your hips first. Snap your hip around first.
It's already turned, I can't turn it anymore.
Well, no, you gotta do it one motion though. So you gotta be right here, and then your hip turns, and then you go right here. You don't wanna be all the way turned and stretch. One more. So your shoulders back. There you go. Now your hands do not move until your hip already goes. Where'd you go? Where was the first movement you made? I got you on film right there. The first movement you made was right here. So you're in this stretch right here. The first movement you made was right there. First movement you make should be around. It's rotation. It's not a slide. We're not gliding. Your first movement is here. My hips are rotating around, and then my hands are going to go. Your first motion is forward. One more. Upper half back. Upper half's got to go forward. Forward.
42.
Dive down. Down.
40.
Head over the pole. I don't care about results. I want that in the 50s.